Shout out for Rosa.
Rosa.
The song called One Way.
Little bro, huh? You're so goddamn
The better.
welcome to the Better Talk. We your hosts. We your better guys. I go by the name Archie P.
And I go by the name Donnie G's.
Here to give you that better shit, kicking it off with the better. You know what I mean?
But before we start, make sure you like, subscribe our page right now.
Right, hit that like button, man. You know, go ahead and, you know, we got that new merch out, man. The Better Brand.
The better brand.
Come get that Better Brand shit,
It
cause
comes
it's here.
good too, man. I like
Yeah,
it.
you know,
The way this thing fit, the way it, you know,
I mean,
I feel like a real player with this thing on.
Yeah, shout out to CYOP putting a nigga on.
There you go.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the boy Rio putting a nigga on. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, we here though, Donnie Cheese.
What's up, baby?
We here, man. What's up with you?
Hey, man, I'm good, man. Living.
Yeah, you already know.
About you, man. Talk to me, man.
Strive, maintain. You know, push this shit one day at a time if you got to. As long as we get there, because we going to get there. You hear me?
Facts.
I mean, but we here with the Better Talk, man. You know, it's the better. If it ain't the better, then it ain't the better. You hear what I'm saying?
Right.
And, you know, we about to talk that shit, man. You know, a lot of shit been going down. And a lot of shit, you know, tragic shit. You know, some people say it was good for the streets, good for the hustlers, or what went down. You know, there's a lot of, you mean, at the end of the day, boy was still human, so he had some family members probably moaning.
What we
and
talking
all
about?
that. I mean, you talking about the boy Alpo, man. Yeah, man, he was just murdered, tragic death. Got killed about, what, 2 weeks ago? I mean, a week ago, a couple days ago, like 4 or 5 days ago. Somewhere around that nature, you know, got hit up. Look, I mean, it looked like it was a professional job.
Definitely.
They just threw that shit at that window.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, but how you feel about that, John, man? Like, you feel, though, like that's something, you mean, that was good for the streets?
Yeah, that was supposed to happen years ago. Like, years ago. As soon as he came home, he had a 6-year run.
Right.
Like, living in Maine and whole identity.
Right.
But he was coming to the city though.
Oh yeah. Oh, he was in Maine.
Yeah, that's where he's living at, Maine.
Damn.
Yeah, under I forgot his name. He had a whole new Ellis. He was living in an apartment complex. And
Yeah.
shit. Like, yeah, he the neighbors say he come out helping motherfuckers. He come through the motorcycle, all these cars and shit. They ain't inspect nothing.
Right.
But he kept going to New York and shit. They was been supposed to do that. Though.
Yeah.
They was letting him live. Yeah, he was his feet was on land out there. I ain't understanding.
Right. He was comfortable.
Yeah, that been supposed to happen. Bro.
And not even that though. He still was just like interviews bragging about that shit, like how he killed this nigga, how he killed that nigga, or how he did, you know, niggas, and the shit that he was saying was hurting motherfuckers.
Real shit, like.
I mean, how he did Rich Porter. You know, we from Philly, so there's a lot of shit that we might not know. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I mean, nowadays you hear a lot of shit, but you know that shit might got crazy. You feel what I'm saying? But like, far as him telling though, far as him being a rat, being a snitch, and being considered a street nigga, far as him being a snitch, and being considered one of the top, like I mean, a nigga with a name that caught body after body and did him and had motherfuckers looking up to him, and then end up snitching and telling and praising that. Then after he do that, come home and then talk about how he killed this person, that person. It was like he was doing. It was too much, man.
Too much.
And it was fucking the streets up to the point where motherfuckers might was imitating that. Like, damn, you know how motherfuckers get.
Yeah, bro, shit.
You get what I'm saying? And like that was like that was right there. Like, man, this shit, somewhere we might gotta stop. That's what probably was like that breaking point. Like,
yeah.
You mean we never know what it was about though. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It could be about some new shit.
The same shit happened to Tommy Hill. Yeah, same type shit. Came back thinking this shit was all good.
Right.
But finish though.
Yeah, but motherfucking that shit definitely happened to Tommy Hill like that. Like
right.
But eventually motherfuckers get with their hand called for.
Right up with it.
And when you in the streets, man, you in the streets, and then you live by that code, and then turn around and start telling this shit. You think that shit cool? That shit come back on that ass. We know what karma do. We know karma ain't no motherfucking joke. You feel what I'm saying? We know how it gets. So hopefully that's like a lesson learned. That's like a motherfucking big lesson to those out there in the streets, seeing what's going on. You feel as though that you don't want to. If you feel as though that you going to tell when shit get hot and shit get dark, leave that shit alone.
Don't be in that field.
You mean?
That field ain't for you.
Yeah, leave that shit alone. Like just like that. Like, we ain't promoting for y'all motherfuckers to be in the streets, but if you feel as though you gonna take that step, take that leap, think before you do, cause that shit real. You see what's going on.
You
know what I'm saying?
Bullet with your name on it, in a cell with your name on it.
Yeah.
Either or.
From the real zip.
Real
you know what I'm saying?
So like,
and you know, what you think gonna happen? I mean, what main man is he next?
Which one? Oh, what you talking about? 6ix9ine?
Yeah.
Yeah, he next. He in a cave right now.
Yeah, that bitch. Yeah, he probably bitch like, oh.
Because you gotta look at it. He probably looking at it like, oh, he running around and doing him.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Same shit.
And they looking at each other like, Alpo probably like, yo, 6ix9ine out here.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we ain't seen him take a picture together. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised they ain't link up together.
Real rap, bro. Like,
man.
But yeah, he gonna disappear for about another year.
Right.
But somebody gonna get up with him on some clout shit.
Yeah.
Hit him.
Right. But yeah, motherfucker, y'all listen, man. That shit happened. You know, it was bound to happen. You know, niggas gotta tighten up, man.
That's what happens in the game.
And that was probably good for the game to show motherfuckers this shit ain't no joke.
Yeah, that was a big one for the game.
Yeah, because before that, this shit was turning into a joke.
For real.
This shit was turning into
like a myth or just dead.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, ooh.
That shit was turning into on a tight time like it's sweet niggas living by the street codes. The street codes real.
That shit started to fade off so bad.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That shit might boosted the street codes up. The motherfuckers start respecting this shit. You mean the loyalties and all that, bro.
Real shit.
You mean? And we ain't sitting here like clapping and congratulating. We just like, if y'all, from us coming from the streets, we know is we gotta live by the rules. We gotta live by the rules. As far as, you mean, you in the streets, number one rule don't tell.
Real shit.
You feel what I'm saying? Loyalty and all that. Like, this the type of shit that goes with the streets, hand in hand with the streets.
Like, you gotta stand on it.
You feel what I'm saying? But it was to the point where, like, that shit wasn't holding no weight, wasn't no value for what, because the motherfuckers like